What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys some news that was announced in the Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans 5th anniversary event. Now, it was a fun stream. I'm going to show you a little bit of the highlights at the end, but yeah, we do have some news in regards to the Iron-Blooded Orphans series. So this is a piece of art for the app, Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans G. So we do have the Hajiroboshi and the Barbatos Lupus side to side, and yeah, we do have the characters right here looking very nice. This can make for a very cool desktop background, if I may say so myself. So that's pretty nice. And speaking of the game, a stupid OBS up, we do have some information in regards to the downloads over here. So basically, if the app has 300,000 downloads, we would actually get the Barbatos first form as a selectable mobile suit. I'm not too sure how the app is going to work because there are some gameplay elements later on, but that doesn't explain much in regards to what the game in totality is actually going to be like. So yeah, 300,000 downloads, Barbatos Lupus, no, not Barbatos Lupus, Barbatos first form, 400,000 downloads, Mikazuki and Orga. So maybe we have a piloting system going on here, so you can maybe stick Arju Mirage in the Barbatos, for example. I'm not sure, but if there's a mystery prize for if the app actually has 500,000 downloads. So I really want to know what that is, but I have a feeling that because I don't understand too much Japanese, I have a feeling that the app's announced date and the release date is announced in the stream, but I don't know. So please, correct me if I'm actually wrong in this. But I really want to know what's the 500,000 download reward is gonna be like, because it's so mysterious. They actually hid it behind the mystery. So if they actually turn out to reveal that, oh, the 500,000 download reward is going to be like the Gundam Marcosius, for example, it's going to be a little bit because we already know the Marcosius in the game. But if it is going to be some big reward that we don't actually know yet for the Iron-Blooded Orphans line, it is going to be pretty damn nice to actually know what this is. Maybe the Gundam Sierra, because this app does actually have, if I can find the photo, different storylines. So yeah, this actually only says that we can take part in the Urdr hunt or take part in the reenactment of the actual story. But if you've seen recent screenshots, the Astaroth is in the game, and I do not know whether or not the Astaroth no Nascimento is actually confirmed to be in the game, but the Astaroth is definitely in the game. So you can actually pick and choose to go down the path of the Gecko manga. So maybe after all of this waiting, maybe we'll have a resolution as to what the Gundam Sierra is. So maybe the 500,000 download reward is actually going to be the Gundam Sierra as a selectable mobile suit. Who knows? But as you can see here, we do have a screenshot of kind of like the story elements of it. So it is, yeah, basically kind of an RPG, if I may say so myself, because this heavily reminds me of the games that were made on RPG Maker. I have played quite a bit of those in the past, if you checked out my gaming channel. Not to advertise that or anything, but speaking of which, we do actually have some gameplay elements over here. So this is, as I said, it's an RPG, but it is going to be a turn-based RPG. So it's not going to be like a live battle or something like that, like Massey Boost On. Although there is a Chinese app that is basically that, but I can't get it to run on my phone without draining all the battery in 1 second. So yeah, because it's Chinese. But it looks as though we do have 4 types of attack options. So of course, this over here is going to be the ultimate attack. This is going to be a regular attack. And I know these two mean armaments, but I'm not really too sure what that means. Maybe it's going to be using maybe the Barbatos, one of the armaments is going to be using the Mace Pile Bunker or something like that. I'm not really too sure on that front, so please don't quote me on this. Until we have further news, this is what we have. And of course, here we have some pretty choppy looking gameplay, but then again, it's mobile, so what did you expect, honestly? So we do have some good poses, and speaking of gameplay, this is what happens if you activated the ultimate. I highly recommend you guys to check out the stream, especially the gameplay segment where they announced the gameplay elements and stuff like that, because the Barbatos 4th form, this is the first form? No, yeah, this is the first form. The ultimate for the first form is actually pretty cool looking. It's actually what we've seen in the anime before, but it is replicated in 3D modeling, so that's pretty nice. But speaking of that, we do have the Gundam Marcosius in action seen for the very first time in this like podcasts or something like that. This event, this announcement video, or whatever. So yeah, the Marcosius using the bastard mace chopping up a man roadie, as far as I remember. So that looks very, very nice. I do not have too high of opinions when it comes to the Gunpla model, but the Gundam Marcosius no doubt is one of the cooler designs in the IBO line. When it comes to the original designs, that is, not counting the Hajiroboshi or any of the Barbatos upgrades. So when it comes to the original forms, the Marcosius definitely has one of the more cooler designs. Gunpla news. No Gunpla news whatsoever. So this is basically a promotional slide. Personally, I would recommend these three, but the Marcosius, it depends on your own opinion, I guess, because it's not the best of model kits out there. And then we do have basically some miscellaneous news. So when the app has launched, there is gonna be some, I don't know, like chibi looking comic or something like that. I'm not really too sure what this is. Yuru Tetsu Kinagaten. So not really too sure what that is, but it definitely looks like some quirky project to take our minds off of the heavy duty story, like heavy feels or something like that. So basically serving as a distraction and a bit of laughs, from what I know. Definitely looking cute there. And then we do have this right here. This is gonna be, obviously this is the Gundam Bale, so I do not know why they silhouetted that thing, but this is gonna be kind of like a Tamashii Nations figure that is gonna have open for, it is gonna be open for pre-order, I think. I don't know what this means, but it's gonna be open for pre-order at some point. But it's a Tamashii Nations figure, so maybe a metal build Gundam Bale. I don't know, but please tell me what this means and why there's a range over here. But yeah, it looks as though apart from the Lupus Rex and the Vidar, we are gonna be getting a Gundam Bale later on in Tamashii Nations line. Who knows what that's gonna look like? I bet it's gonna look amazing. And then we do have some more miscellaneous news. Over here we have Gundam Cafe Tokyo. They're actually going to be serving a platter that is going to be like what Tekada members actually have. Obviously, I don't know if the cup is actually existent in their platters, but it looks as though it's something cooked up by Atra. So yeah, for those of you who want some immersion into the post-disaster timeline, specifically Tekada's food, then here you have it. And it looks as though they're going to be selling these actual standing boards. I do not know what to call these, but they're actually like made after the character. So here we have Setsuna, Domon Kashu, Hiro Yui, Orga Itsuka, and Mikazuki August. And of course there's going to be kind of like a standing poster which features all five of them together. I do not know why the arbitrary character selection, because Domon Kashu is not a part of Gundam Beyond, while Setsuna, Hiro, and Mikazuki are. Orga is not a part of that as well. So why the arbitrary character selection? I'm not really too sure. But if you want these standing there on their own, or a poster of them all, yeah, be sure to visit the Gundam Cafe Tokyo. It looks like it's going to be in the brand core branch, so I'm not really too sure where that is. Maybe because I seen there is a Gundam Cafe in Odaiba, and there's another one in Akihabara, basically right next to the metro station. So I don't know whether the brand core means the Gundam Cafe that is right next to the Akihabara station. I don't know, so please correct me if I'm wrong there. And then of course we have some strict G news. We are going to be getting a new cap. So for those of you who want to dress up even more after the Gundam characters, not basically, but like wearing their symbol of pride, then strict G offers you a cap that actually has the Takadan flower on top, and I don't know what that is on the front of the cap. And this is maybe the manufacturer symbol, I don't know, but behind it says Iron Flower that never dies. Now this is wrong. I really hope they will actually correct that, because it is called the Iron Flower that never wilts. But wilting to plants is basically them dying. So yeah, same mold difference, but yes, the translation is called Iron Flower that never never wilts, sorry. God damn it. But anyways, these are gonna be like they're on sale now, so you guys can pick up one of these caps for yourself in strict G. Now, there are no more news in this episode, so let's go on to the highlights of the stream. Basically, this is the cake that they actually made. So, I'm gonna say the character names because I don't know their real names. So, basically, Almeria, Gaelio, Cudelia, and Atra went ahead into the backstage and actually made the cake over here. So basically, the 2 pieces of chocolate over here say, happy 5th anniversary Iron-Blooded Orphans, and then over here basically 2 cookies that I remember it's Cudelia who's actually writing these. So yeah, 2 cookies that says don't you dare stop. So yeah, they ran out of space, so they actually stopped to pick up another cookie. I don't know. And this pink one obviously is the Yusei goal, and this one I guess you guys know what this one over here means. It's basically a Vakihiro, let's put it that way. And I forgot what the other cookies mean. Now I know Almira actually made kind of like a very cute cookie imagining of what Almeria and Macagilis' child would look like. And oh, this is Biscuit. Okay, this is Biscuit's sad face. This is Atra's cooking tools. This is Cudelia's bow, I think. And I don't know what this is. And maybe this is this is a horn. This is basically got a horn. But I don't know if Galio or Almeria actually made this, but yeah, it doesn't look like the God horn symbol anyway. But anyways, it's Gadavar's horn, so there you have it. And of course, they recreated the Iron-Blooded Orphans Tekadan flower with strawberries and maybe a little bit of raspberries in there. I don't know, but mainly strawberries. So very nice looking cake. And they actually, yeah, if you've seen the photos and took a peek, yeah, there is a mace that is actually made for the cake. Unfortunately, though, it was handled by Mikazuki, so it freaking broke by the handle. Well, maybe you can stab somebody with the pile bunker that is hidden inside of it, but it's a cookie, so it's gonna like shatter immediately when the pile bunker is deployed. But of course, they actually have a second one just in case the first one broke, and this one is actually fully made of chocolate. So, well, good luck sticking that down your throat. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Tell me in the comments below if you were in the actual stream. Tell me in the comments below what you think about the actual event, what you think about the news and the highlight events, and of course, happy Iron-Blooded Orphans Day. So happy 5th anniversary for Iron-Blooded Orphans. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Tell me in the comments below what you think, and thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next